Shaun King didn't mince words about the Browns' confusing quarterback room, and his blunt assessment has put Dillon Gabriel squarely in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. On the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, King said he had a seventh round grade on Gabriel and a significantly higher grade on Shedeur Sanders, suggesting that if the two prospects had been drafted in the opposite slots, Gabriel might already be out of Cleveland. That's a striking claim, and it highlights a real organizational dilemma. The Browns used two draft capital moves to bring in young quarterbacks, Gabriel in round 3, Sanders in round 5, yet they now face a choice many teams would kill to avoid. Carrying 4 quarterbacks into a regular season is rare. It ties up a valuable roster spot. But with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders all under the same roof, plus the lingering uncertainty around Deshaun Watson's availability, Cleveland's brass is being forced into a delicate balancing act between immediate readiness and long-term upside. Why would Gabriel be the odd man out, according to critics like King? A few practical reasons. Draft stock and perceived upside matter in roster decisions. A team is likelier to be patient with a higher drafted player because of the investment and the expectations that come with it. Sanders, despite falling to the 5th round, has pedigree, big game tape, and brand momentum. His preseason debut only amplified that narrative. Gabriel, meanwhile, has battled inconsistency and is currently dealing with a hamstring issue that has limited his visibility in camp and preseason action. But the Browns' decision-making won't be purely emotional. Roster economics and team needs are also critical. Pickett carries a salary and a former first-round label that give him some standing. Flacco is a veteran bridge option. Sanders is cost-controlled for 4 years. Gabriel fits in the middle. His contract and draft slot don't offer the same protection as Pickett's former round status, nor the cost advantage of a 5th-round rookie. That makes Gabriel strategically expendable in theory, but only if there's a willing trade market or a viable path to stash him on the practice squad. Realistically, Cleveland has a few options. They can keep 4 quarterbacks through final cuts, less common but not impossible, try to trade Gabriel for draft capital or depth at another position, or risk exposing him to waivers with the hope of landing him on the practice squad. Each choice carries risk. Keeping 4 limits flexibility, trading Gabriel requires finding a buyer at a fair price, and waiving him invites another team to scoop up a developmental arm. Shaun King's take crystallizes a truth many fans feel viscerally. Draft position still influences perception and patience. But football decisions live in a messy world of injuries, cap math, and timing. For Gabriel, the next few weeks of camp and preseason reps will be everything, and the Browns' front office will have to decide whether they value short-term coverage or long-term upside more.